Hi everyone, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's had a good spring. We had a wicked storm here last night. The wind kicked up, blew these little seed pods all over my yard, so now I'm going to have little trees growing everywhere. And then the rain came, and in some areas close by we even got some snow. So I don't know if spring's here or not. But anyways, let's get on to a few things here that I have to show you. I did Jessie Marie's birthday sale, and so I'll just show you what I did for those. And so the same project I did for the 15th, which was stitch on your first or oldest WIP. I also did it for April 19th, which was bulldog. Stitch on something with an animal, bonus points if it's a bulldog. And I also did it for April 26th, family. Stitch on something related to family. And that was my giraffes. So this is the progress that I got on my giraffes. So the baby is done except for the back stitching because I still have mummy to do. But she should be coming back out next month for wine and whips. I'll work on this one a bit more. My sister keeps asking me, "You finish your giraffes yet?" No. Okay, and for the 16th, Jessie Marie does stuff. Jessie Marie and Daddy Sites stitch on something related to the letter J, M, D, or S. And I picked my Do, Re, Mi because it had the D and the M. So I'll show you how much I got done on that one. Oh, no, don't fall. Oh, floss. Okay. So, whoops. I don't know if that's going to work or not. There, let's see if we can fold this in half and maybe you'll be able to see it better. There we go. Okay, so what I did was the stitching along the bottom. So I got that much done. And a little bit more on La. So I'm hoping to bring this one out for wine and whips as well, and just get it finished. So, because it's pretty close. I don't have that much more to do. And then I'll be doing a giveaway to give away that pattern, because that's how I got the pattern. Was Dee Stitcher did a giveaway and I won it off of hers. So I want to do the same thing and give it away. Okay, so the 17th was enabled. Stitch on something you were enabled to start or purchase. The 18th, stitch on something maroon, red, orange, or purple. And the 24th, bookish. Stitch on something related to a book or a story, or if you want, make up a story about that WIP. And I picked Gilmore Girls, 1,000 Yellow Daisies, and I finished it. Now let's see if it'll let me hold this up. Oh, it's pretty good. I love you more, or I love you, 1,000 Yellow Daisies. I really like how this turned out. So bright. So So glad to have that as a finish. Bought some frames, so I'll just have to play around and see which one I like better for the thing. Okay, so the 20th was Miss Congeniality, stitch on something pretty. The 22nd was close to 30, stitch on something that's close to finishing. And the 23rd, stitch on something related to 29. 29 stitches, 29 minutes, 29th WIP, 29 letter in the title. And I had picked the Happiness SAL by Jardin Privé, and I finished it. So I had, I think, down to about there done. And I got the house. I put a sunflower in. It had a tulip not stitched, so I changed that. I think I added the full tablecloth on it, so it didn't leave it. It was just kind of outlined. So I'm really liking it. And my husband's going to do like a scroll type bell pull for this one. So I'll show that again when I get that all finished up with the backing fabric, and when I get it ready to hang, I'll show that again. All right. So let me change. So 21st was Taurus or diamond. Stitch on something you find difficult related to Taurus or diamond. And I couldn't find anything related to Taurus or diamond, but I did have a project that I was, maybe not this part I find difficult, but maybe when I get to the black work I will. And that is my black work hummingbird. So I did manage to get quite a bit done. So I finished that half of the tail feathers and a part of the wing. And I'm really looking forward to getting back to working on that. I enjoyed it, really. So I might add that to Wine and WIPS as well. And maybe pick a few projects and a few days and work on different ones. And the last one was the birthday, start a new WIP. And I had started Joan Elliott's, Bunny Biscornu. And this is what I got done so far. This is the backing. And I just think that purple just makes, on this fabric, just pops. This is Rolanda Snyder's fabric. This one was 14 count, and yeah, you can see the sparkle. So I thought the sparkle would really look pretty on that, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to that one sometime soon as well. So that was Jessie Marie's birthday SAL. I really enjoyed it. Can't wait to pick out my projects for next year. And Jessie, I hope you had a really good day, and I really enjoyed this stitch along. So now we're on to Stitch Mania. Now for Stitch Mania, I always try to pick a project that I can finish within a few months. Last year I did the Lizzie Kate's 6 Fat Men and 6 Snowbells, did it into a bell pull. Really liked how that finished up. It's actually one of my favorite cross stitches I did last year. So this year, because it is Canada's 150th birthday, I had picked Victoria's Samplers. Just looking for the book I was going to. And I probably buried it. Yeah, I did. Sorry. So this is Victoria Sampler's Canadian Hearts. Before Stitch Mania started, I did outline the hearts where I wanted each one to be. I did the same thing last year with the snowman, is I pre-made my fabric so that I knew where I was going to be stitching each snowman that goes for those projects. So without further avail, let me show you what I have done. All right, so for the first day of Mania, I did British Columbia. One of my favorites, yes. For day 2 and 3, I did Alberta and Saskatchewan. Gotta say, not a fan of some specialty stitches. Okay, so for day 4 and 5, I did, whoops, Manitoba and Ontario. Day, sorry, one sec here. Trying to get it so that you guys can see. Okay, for day 6, Quebec, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six and 7 are Quebec and New Brunswick. Okay, so that's 7. 8 and 9 are Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. And then it was Newfoundland and the Yukon Territories. And last, it was the Northwest Territories and Nunavut. And for the very final, day 14, I did the Canada flag with 1867 to 2017. So altogether, this is what it looks like. Sorry. Oh, I have to get back far enough. So, and to back it, I bought this fabric. And then my husband is working on a bell pull for it that will have maple leaves at the top and Canada written at the bottom. So once again, another one that when it's all completed and ready for hanging, I'll show you again. So that was most of Stitch Mania. The last 3 days, the 15th, 16th, and 17th, as I did 17 projects for Stitch Mania. So what I chose to do was Cold Hands, Warm Hearts, Snow Love. This is 28 count, Storm by Picture This Plush. It's a linen. I much prefer even weave to linen, but that's okay. So there is Cold Hands, Warm Hearts, and Snow Love. So now I just have to work on all that white above. So get back to that, and it takes 3 skeins of white. So I'm using the B5200 because I like the coverage of it better. So that was my Stitch Mania. I'm really glad that I did it. I really like how my bell pull is going to work out. So a couple finishes that I did. I think this one I showed last time, but I didn't have it fully finished. But here is my Easter bunny, and I had it in my little dough bowl. And I just did it with some green fabric. I had picked a floral, but it just seemed to be clashing with it, so I went with more of a neutral pattern. And then this is another one that I did, and this is just a little chick. I got this pattern off the net long time ago, and I do not know. I had printed it, and I do not know where I got it from. But anyways, I thought it was really cute. It's got a little bumblebee up here, and the fabric is looks like little Easter eggs, but I think it's supposed to be like little flowers. But I thought it worked out really cute. So those are my 2 Easter finishes for my bowl. So my 2 WIPs that I'm working on are the Halloween, with Stitch Mania Halloween, the year-long. How does that go? Year-long Halloween stitch-along. Anyways, I am doing the Stitchy Witch by Stony Creek. It is out of this Cross Stitch magazine, which is volume 23, number 4. It's autumn 2011. And this is where so there's my Stitchy Witch. I got the top done last night. I have another border to go all the way around, and then just a straight line border around that, and then her needle goes there, and then it's you got a couch. What is that stuff called? Memory thread, and it comes over to, I think she's holding it in this, yeah, she's holding it in this hand over here. And so I've got to couch that on too. I just finally got it from Traditional Stitches. So yeah, it's just about done. Husband is working on a bell pull for this one, which is a witch's hat at the top and witch's shoes at the bottom. So I can't wait for that one. That one's going to be fun. So back to that one. And then the Christmas all year long stitch along. I did one more part to that. Once again, I'm doing Lizzie Kate's Christmas Rules with, of course, my little changes. So one that I did for April was Fa La La As You Decorate. Haven't started May's yet. I will get to that one next. And then this is It's So Far. So that one's almost done as well. Getting there anyway. And I'll pick out something else to finish off the year with for that one. So those are my WIPS. And I have a rescue. I found this at a thrift store, and I'm going to clean it up and make it into a little pillow. But I just couldn't believe that somebody had taken it to the thrift store. But there's Peking Santa. So I'm going to give it a bath. It's got some stains on the back and stuff, so, and a couple little stains in the front. So I'm going to give it a bath and then make it into a pillowcase. I have the fold back ones that I have other ones for Easter and for a few other holidays. So I'll do this one for Christmas. So yeah, couldn't believe that. What else I got at the our Canadian buy and sell group, I bought this pattern. It's pairs. So I'm thinking I might do that one for my sister. And then a little bee by Lizzie Kate. Sorry. There we go. And then this one is Just Say the Word. It's Snow, Love, Meow, Grow, and Noah. I thought it was all the alphabets for those, but unfortunately not. But that's okay. I will have some fun with that. And then there's lots of little ideas there anyway. And from Traditional Stitches, I had a gift card that I got for my birthday, so I got the memory thread that I needed for Stitchy Witch. And then because I seem to do a lot of Christmas and I like to make my snowflakes have a little bit of glitter, I bought some more of the Petite Treasure Braid PB10. Yeah, I can see the sparkle. So I bought 2 of those. And that used up my gift card. And then I bought one more thing of blue from Rolanda. And this is called Sky Blue. Because I like to do... Yep, that's pretty close. Just looks like a sky with clouds and the blue showing. I think it'll look nice for whatever I choose to do on those. And then last but not least, I told you in the last video that I had won a giveaway by Milda, and it came in, and oh, phenomenal little gift, I tell you. Okay, we'll start with the bag. Gorgeous girl. She does a beautiful job sewing her bags, like so all finished, like really good job of sewing, and her zipper is perfect. And then there was a matching grime guard, and my favorite Q-snap right now is an 8, and this fits it perfectly. I've been using one that's bigger and folding off the sides and stuff, so yeah, love this. And she also included a few other little goodies. I kept them all together just to show. So there is a bookmark with a gorgeous girl on it, and scissor fob, and needle minder. So cute. And we don't have any place here that you can get anchor threads anymore, and I thought these were absolutely gorgeous. So this is anchor 1349. It's variegated blues and stuff. And anchor 1211. It's lighter shades of blue too. And then this one is anchored 1345, and it's like blues and greens and yellows, and then anchor 1204, and it's like reds to pinks. And the last one is 1315, and it's like oranges and yellows and really pretty. Like, can't wait to put those into a project. I think those will be well worth it. Alrighty. Before my phone cuts me off, because it looks like it's getting close there, happy stitching, everybody. And I'll do my next video after Wine and Whips. Hope you're enjoying your spring, and we will talk soon. Big hugs from Patty. Take care. Chat soon. Bye-bye.